Hello everyone, welcome back to another bunny stream. Um, yeah, I wasn't going to do these very often, but some people said they like to see them, so decided to do one today. You sitting, bun? Come here, buddy. Come here. Stay, come on. That's his alpaca friend. Oh, there he is. Hey, Thomas. There we go. Get him, bunny. Hey, Matthew. How's it going? Hello, not Ryan Johnson. Alpaca stream, yeah. I got him an alpaca. The little one likes to fight this one and dominate him. I'm trying to get him to do it, but kind of ignoring me right now. Hey, there you are. Look, bud. Uh-oh. Look, bud, it's your alpaca friend. Hey, Cinnabon. Hello, Shromore. Welcome. Hey, guys. What are you doing? So I think Cinnabon's just hiding under the table right now because the big one was terrorizing him earlier, chasing him around the house. So now he's just kind of sitting under the table. This is usually a nap time too, so I'm kind of keeping him awake. There's the giant. Hey, buddy. They're shedding like crazy right now too. Look at that. Hey, bud. Look, it's an alpaca. Not Ryan Johnson says, this is great stress relief. Good. Well, if people like this, I'll continue to do it. I just didn't think people, I thought people thought this was just kind of dumb, so I kind of stopped doing them. But, yeah, last night a couple people said they wanted me to do it, so I decided to do another one today. Hey, bud. What are you doing? If I let Cinnabon do this, he would sit here and do this for hours if I let him. For some reason, I don't know why he loves licking me. Always more fat bunny. He's well, there he is. He's not really hiding right now. Usually during this time of day he's underneath the couch sleeping, but he's actually in here today, and he was being an asshole earlier though. He was chasing around the little bunny. Hey, big fatso, what you doing? We just touch him right now, and you can just pull off just tufts and tufts of hair. That's how bad he's shedding right now. And look at that. Barely even pull off. You can just pull off a giant chunk. Sorry, buddy. The fat bunny is the best choice for all. I don't know, Alexander might disagree. You little man. I'm starting to think the little bunny is just tasting me and checking to see if I'm ready to eat yet. I'm not food. I'm not food, little man. Scratchies? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Did I poke you in your eye? I'm sorry, bud. The iPad was in the way. He's gonna eat you in your sleep. I get the movie rights after it happens. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I was at night they usually come and sit with me in bed for a while, and the little one was licking my face off for like an hour and a half, and I was pretty sure he was trying to eat my brains through my eyes. Hey, buddy. Yes, fat bunny, I know I'm ignoring you, bud. Hey, what are you doing? Let's see. There you go. Sleepy bunnies. Let's see if we can put this camera here for a minute. Yeah, I definitely need to get a normal camera so I can do this with with either StreamYard or normal OBS, because holding the tablet is really annoying the entire time. And yeah, I can't set it anywhere where I can like where it stays up in a good spot. And I don't want to drop it again because I did just oh, sneezers, huh? Bless you, fatso. I keep waiting for this calm and peaceful moment to be interrupted with Martok yelling, "Death to Karoga!" Yeah, so that used to be a curtain that was on this window here, but the rabbit guy claimed it, so I gave it to him to sleep on. And he's completely ruined it. Oh well. Bunny turns around with Martok's face. That would be that would be scary. Alright, he's just gonna lay there and sleep. Let's go bother the little one. Focus. There we go. Epic Beard says we each had a bunny as kids. I think they lived to about 10 years or so, or all black, but each had a different white paw brothers. Yeah. Um, Rabbits tend to live around 13, 14 years. My last two rabbits I had, the one I had lived to be 14, and then the one that had died before I got these two lived to be about, I think it was 11. I did have one bunny that I got when I was younger that actually only lived for about 2 months. It was really sad. Night Breeze says, cute rabbit. Thank you, Night Breeze. They're both pretty tired. They usually. I was going to do this earlier, but then Anti-Tracker was on, so I didn't want to stream over them. And then, so yeah, usually now is the time they're usually sleeping. So they are kind of tired, so they're not going to really do much besides sit there. The Epic Beard says, we moved and the stress of the move got them, I think. Yeah. Some rabbits are good with cars, like these two, they love car rides. Whenever they see me put my shoes on, they usually run over to their carriers and want to come with. But the last rabbit I had was terrified of the car, and unfortunately when he got sick I had to take him to the vet, and I think the car ride actually killed him because he ended up having a heart attack in the car when we on the way there. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, they're really tired. I'll see if I can harass him with the alpaca. Bud, look, it's your friend. Usually he'll get annoyed and... Oh, nope, he doesn't care today. He just doesn't care. You know, it's really weird. These two have beds that they sleep on. I got them, well, my parents got them dog beds for Christmas. They sleep on them at night, but they never sleep on them during the day. It's really weird. Epic says, ours were escape artists regardless of what we tried and chewed through steel. Yeah. They definitely have some sharp teeth. They're kind of like beavers. But yeah, these guys escape a lot too. That's why these two are pretty much free roam now, completely. I don't have a cage for them at all. They just have free run of the house. I'm gonna say they're like 99% litter box trained. They still poop outside their box every now and then, but it's not a big deal. It's just easily to sweep up. The last rabbit I had did live in a cage, and he would only come out a couple times a day, over a couple hours a day. But this time I decided to try and let these guys be completely free roam, and it's worked out so far. It's just that during the summertime, for some reason, right around August through, I want to say halfway through October, this little one completely loses his mind and just becomes a complete asshole and constantly attacks the big bunny. So I'm pretty sure that it's like during that 2.5 month period in the summer is his natural time to want to breed or something, because yeah, he just turns into a complete asshole, and that's the only time of year I do have to separate them. Otherwise, they'll end up killing each other. Yeah, bunny poop isn't. No, not at all. And it doesn't smell either, so it's not like your dog taking a giant dump in your house. Joseph said we had a bunny once, a tiny little one, was was big friends with a dog. Actually ruled over them. I was like 3 pounds, and the dogs were way bigger. Yeah, my these two do. My sister has dogs, and she has 3 dogs. One of them is they're okay with, and the other two I don't trust them around. But yeah, they do. One of her dogs actually thinks that the little bunny is its baby. I think because it's very protective of him, and actually tried to bite me when I tried to pet the little bunny. So which is actually it was actually kind of weird because I was nervous about having these guys around the dog originally, but because I mean when he's outside he'll see a rabbit and go after it immediately, but for some reason when he saw these two he just became attached to them, so it was weird. It might have to do with the fact that the dog is almost dead too. It's really old. He's really old, but we got Sneezy over there. I don't know what his problem is. He's been sneezing all day. I think he might have. He had his head stuck in the hay bag earlier today, so he probably got some hay up his nose, and he's just got to clear it out. I'll keep an eye on him because if he keeps sneezing, then I'll probably have to give him some antibiotics. Here, buddy. Let me see your nose. Oh. Can I see your nose, please? Okay. You look fine. Look at you. You look okay. Did you just have fur in your nose, bud? Oh man, I'll have to get the. I'm gonna have to end up getting the lynch roller out for this guy. Look at this. I cleaned this all up yesterday before they went to bed, and yeah, this is all the fur he's pulled off of himself in one night. Captain Cat, bunny stew tastes good, so I've heard. I wouldn't know. I've never had it, to be honest. Playing with Fire Cat. No, I understand. I mean, some people get really angry about that kind of talk. I don't. I understand that rabbits are still considered, for many, are still considered a food source, and I would never be against a food source, especially if people in places where they don't have other meat available are using rabbits for food. I mean, people have to eat something. And I mean, I also domestic rabbits aren't related to the wild rabbits we have in the United States. So it's not like you would ever be eating a domestic rabbit. So it's it's not that big of a deal to me. Completely different animals. Shomar says hashtag Martok was a changeling. Tom's Pod says the Pearl Kurogan Martok is a changeling. Average beard. I have tried it, kind of like chicken, but different texture. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I heard too. It's like It's like really bland meat, apparently. He also says dogs are chasing everything that moves. We have cats and they live with each other, but there was a wild cat running away from us while we were outside. They chase it. Yeah. Hey, bud. Hey, little man. And I suppose I should mention that yes, if somebody from any of the bunny communities comes into the stream and sees this, yes, I do know that they need their nails clipped. I'm going to do that tonight. I only mention that because, yeah, last stream I did, their nails, the big bunny's nails were pretty long, and someone gave me a ton of shit about that. Apparently, I was abusing him because I didn't cut his nails, and they weren't completely short, but they're actually fine the way they are. I like to let them file them down themselves a bit on the, because they spend most of their time down here on the linoleum. So them having slightly longer nails than normal actually helps them out because they, unlike dogs and cats, they don't have any pads on their feet. It's just fur, so the floor is really slippery. So it actually helps them out when they have slightly longer nails than I would usually let them grow to. Hopefully, I mean, it's already February, so hopefully we'll have a short winter here this year, and I'll be able to take them to the park. It's a lot more fun watching them run around in the grass than it is just sitting under chairs. I understand that. This can be kind of boring, I suppose. I showed my 1-year-old the stream. She was quite excited about the kitty. I made sure she knew this stream is not for kids. Well, thanks, Life and Matthew. Yeah, on these bunny streams, I'm going to try to keep things mainly PG so anyone can join in, but every now and then a curse word might slip out. I'm going to try really hard to at least make these streams be more general audience. Yeah, Big Beard says I had a rabbit that always tried to eat chicken bones. Never figured that out. Maybe he had some mineral he wanted. Yeah, I think bunnies are just basically hungry monsters. Epic, because my bunnies want to eat pretty much anything I'm eating. I ordered a pizza the other night, and I made the mistake of, well, I opened the box. I made the mistake of leaving it on the couch, and the rabbit smelled it, grabbed the box, and ran across the house with it. So I lost my pizza without even eating it. And then I had to chase the bunnies around so they wouldn't start licking up all the sauce that was on the floor. And the little one grabbed a piece of pizza and ran to the kitchen, so I had to chase him around the house to get it back. It was a little ridiculous. And then the big bunny was being an asshole too, and he got into a candy jar and decided to eat some candy. So I was watching him a couple nights ago, so I had to watch him overnight to make sure he didn't get sick from that, because he ate like damn near a quarter of a chocolate bar, which was not good. Tromore says, about 30 years ago, my cat used to walk up to the dog and put his head in her mouth.
And she used to carry him around. When he was a kitten, all you would see is his tail sticking out. That's funny. Look, I'm glad everything worked out and he didn't get killed by the dog, though, at least. That's good. And so you were Elmer Fudd and Bugs were playing with you nice. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Because they'll grab food and they'll just run away, especially if they know they're not supposed to have it. And then they make me chase them around the damn house to try to get it back. Luckily, they haven't gotten into too much stuff, though. And as you can tell, the giant beaver bunny has been doing some chewing on my table and chairs, but I don't really care. As long as they're chewing my furniture and not the house, that's fine. Want to eat a chocolate Easter bunny? Where's your stupid head? There it is. Here it hides. Like, oh. I'll move this. Let's go to the other side so we can see his head. So we're not just staring at his butt. Hey, Bun, you can stay in your spot. I was just coming to sit here. When the cat was older, he was huge, so the dog could only fit his head, fit his head in, and he used to drag the cat along the ground. He used to also perch up on my shoulder like a parrot. Cute. Cute. Yeah, like most rabbits, these guys hate being picked up. I can try and pick him up now. See, he just runs away. I know, I tried to pick you up. I'm sorry, buddy. No, I'm sorry. I won't pick you up. Hello, Sci-Fi Nation. Hey, Bun, you look tired, Bunny. Are you tired? Is the bunny tired? Clucking the bunny like a chicken. Hey, bud.
And you also, the village Facebook page has constant pictures of runaway bunnies. The black one is already famous. Still in someone else's garden. Yeah, it's actually sad how many bunnies get abandoned every year, and a lot of that is because people buy them as Easter bunnies for their kids and don't realize how much. I mean, they're basically as much work as a dog. So I mean, a lot of people don't realize that. They don't realize. They also don't realize that bunnies, well, they like to hang out with you. Obviously, like Cinnabon's doing right now, but they're not super cuddly like dogs. So they don't like being picked up, obviously, because when they're picked up, they feel like they're being scooped up by a predator to be eaten. So, I mean, they kind of get used to it. At first, this one would only let me touch his head to pet him, but now, as you can see, I can pretty much touch him anywhere, and he doesn't mind. Bunny hairballs are not fun. Yeah. This picture, and this, kids, is how bunnies are made. Captain Cat, what is that bunny doing eating my pants? Yeah, he's just cleaning me. Apparently I'm the dirtiest human on the planet, so he's got to constantly clean me. Yes, they are more like cats. Yep. Some are. Yep. Some are more like cats, some are more like dogs. This one's kind of more like a dog. He hangs around with me all the time. And the other one's kind of like a cat. Is more like a cat. He enjoys my company, but only wants attention when on his time, and otherwise I could just go to hell. Like, if I was doing this to the big bunny, trying to pet his face while he was licking my hand, the big bunny would actually probably start biting me. Yes. All right, Cinnabon. All right, buddy. I'm not that dirty. All right, let's go see what Giant Bunny's doing. He's probably still under the chair. I'm gonna grab them a treat. I'll be right back. Alright, so blueberries are their favorite snack, so I figured I'd give them a treat. Hey bud, come on. Come on, hungry monsters. And then you'll the container. Oh, are you hungry, buddy? Want one, bud? Yep. Oh, I know, buddy. Just give me a minute. Alright. Can you get off me for a second so I can get you a snack? Oh, wait! Bunnies! Relax. Alright, I can't sit here. Go on! Oh. Alright, I need to put this down for a second so I can get everything out. Ah, damn it, Yeah, bunnies. Just give me a minute. Ouch! Alright, Buns. Hey. Jesus. Back up a minute. Bunnies. Oh my god. Alright, guys. Hey. Fatso. Oh, little one. No, that's my finger. There you go. No, you just dropped it, stupid. Alright, hey bud. Here, turn around. Turn around. Good Lord, hungry monsters. Yosef wants a kangaroo. I don't know, man. I've seen some crazy. I mean, some of those kangaroos are ridiculously ripped. I was watching videos on YouTube not too long ago. A kangaroo fighting some dude. And then there was a kangaroo trying to like break into someone's house. It looked like it was like some dude in a suit. I thought because it was just had like fucking ripped chest and his it had like the most ripped abs I've ever seen on an animal. So I literally thought it was just a guy in a suit for a little while, but then I realized nope, it's actually a kangaroo. I watched Java shows, found out someone can get sick and die from rabbits are not that good. Yeah, rabbits are actually extremely lean. So if you were actually to eat only rabbit, you would actually starve to death. All right, hungry monster. Hey, hungry monster. There's the little one. Cinnamon, one more. One more for you. Yes, I know you love these. He also says, not the big ones, they are terrifying. Yeah. There's a kind of small one, like 3 feet. Males are around 500. Females around 15. Oh, okay. So like miniature kangaroos. Shromore, another dog I used to have was partial to wine. I found her on the table when she was a puppy with both paws in her hand and her head in the wine glass. She spent the evening licking her paws and barking happily. Yeah. Should we invade your privacy? Who's pooping? Who's pooping, huh? Go use the giant box in the other room, stupid. I mean, you barely fit in this box. Let's see. Shromore says, another dog I used to have was part. Oh, I read that. Joseph says, but obviously the voice of reason, aka a wife, does not allow it. Yeah. The bunnies do too. Bunnies like to get drunk, I think.
strawberry. And Beer says, yo, should warm her up slowly with smaller marsupials. Now, like a koala bear. Can you buy a koala bear? I don't know. What other marsupials are there, by the way? That would be smaller than a kangaroo. He also said, we have a garden, would not be a problem. Totally more space than in a zoo. Yeah, that's true. It's like a giant bunny, eats the same, only more. Yeah, but still, no, no, no from her. We'll get a giant fat bunny and then work our way up to it. Be like, and just every day be like, see, if we get a kangaroo, it could have a pouch. Get a sloth. No possum. Sci-fi says, I use possums to practice punting. I'm right back. Yeah, Shomer says the same dog used to get wine glass I was drinking. I heard the thunder pause. The thunder of pause saw her jumping. I pulled the glass out of the way and she sailed past midair and knocked herself out. So you Charlie Browned your dog. Wow, it's so hard to read the chat on a tablet. With the way that's presented, the way that I see it, it's really tiny lettering. Let's see, Epic Beard says nobody said there'd be biology questions. I didn't study. Sci-Fi Nation says I got a field goal with one straight into the oak tree. God. Sci-Fi Nation is clearly trying to trigger some PETA people. Let's see. Joseph said the Epic Beard had to Google some of the words. Thomas Bond says, yeah, Keiko O'Brien had the baby. What? I must have missed something. People, PETA, people eat the animals, yeah. People eating tasty animals. I'm watching The Next Generation on BBC. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. I was like, what? Showmore says Sci-Fi Nation. If only she used to like beer, it would have been a lot cheaper. My dog liked expensive alcohol. It's an upper shelf puppy, top shelf dog. Joseph Patrick, perfect watching. Perfect watching to like ratio. 8 to 8. Sweet. David Beard asked Thomas what he's smoking. And Sci-Fi Nation says, show more my dog isn't picky. Hey, buddy. Now, honestly, with all the fur that this one sheds every year, I could probably make a fucking hat. Use my language. I feel like I could make a hat out of that. Jesus. If I collected all of his fur for 1 year. Oh, Jesus. He also said, and that is the reason I enslaved a Roomba. I had a Roomba when I first got these guys, the big one. Got really pissed off at it, grabbed it, and threw it down the steps, and it broke it. So, Big Bunny 1, Roomba 0. Sci-Fi says, earmuffs, yeah, either that or a scarf, some mittens. 3 cats, 2 dogs, fur everywhere, yeah. It's actually amazing how much fur comes off with these bunnies. It's ridiculous. I mean, sometimes I'll sweep before I go to bed. I'll come down in the morning and it looks like there's fur tumbleweeds all over the place. Shrillmore, at my wedding, a fox came up to the hotel window. My brother and cousins were very drunk, and I found out from the DJ that they were trying to coax it onto the dance floor with a Red Bull and burgers. That would have been funny. Alright, so, since that guy's shedding so badly, I'm gonna give him one of these. This is just a digestive tab to help him out. I'm sorry, Vaughn, did you want one too? Oh, give me a minute. Basically, I just give them these digestive tabs so to keep them from getting hair stuck in their gut. Hey, bud, little one, there you go. So he'll run away with that.
good, buddy? Was that a good treat, buddy? Little one. I'm surprised he doesn't get. Yeah, he's probably gonna give up on it. It's really, for some reason, he doesn't like chewing on these, and well, they are kind of hard. So I usually break them up for him. But since he just grabbed it and ran away, I just let him see. Yeah, see, he just left it on the floor. So let me go over there and break that into little pieces for him, so he can actually eat it. He's a little baby. Hey, you big baby. Hey, you. What? These are really hard to break. But of course, fat. You had your treat. You go sit back in your spot. I don't have anything for you, buddy. You had your treat. I know you're always hungry, aren't you, bud? All right, now that he's awake, let's see if we can get him to. Let's see if we can get him to play with the alpaca for a little bit. Hey, bud. I don't think he's. Is this a bunny dedicated room? Actually, Joseph, they have a free run of the entire house. This is just the room they stay in the most because their food's in here usually. They like to they spend most of their time down here on the main floor. I have no idea why. I would think they'd want to be upstairs all the time because that's where the carpeting is, and I figured it would be easier on their feet. But they seem to love the hardwood or the linoleum floor, the fake hardwood linoleum. But yeah, they just run around all day. Yeah, definitely. I have to make sure I keep wires out of the way. In the other room where I do have lamps, I have well, here I can show you. I took sections of that fencing right there, and basically what I do is I just block off my outlets. Although for some reason, and they do get to my phone charger all the time though, so I've had to buy like 9 phone charger cords since I've had these guys.
Yeah, they do like to. They definitely love to chew wires in half. That's like their favorite thing to do. And I actually have to fix my cable because they got one of them got behind one of the barriers and started chewing on the cable wire. It's mainly the little bunny that likes to chew cords for some reason. The big one doesn't really do it anymore. I think he got zapped when when he first got here, he almost immediately ran to the damn lamp and started chewing on the cord when I didn't notice, and I think he got zapped a little bit. So I don't think he stays away from the cords, but the little one, yeah, he chews on everything. Chinchillas are little demons. I've heard. I was actually gonna get a chinchilla before I got Cinnabon, because I got strawberry first, and then I was gonna get a chinchilla, but then I decided just to get another rabbit as a. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Come here, come here. We had one that dominated the cats. I heard chinchillas can be kind of mean.
Oh, sorry, little demon dog. All right, got you. What I do to DJ? He's not pink anymore. Yeah. No, no giant pink bunnies here. My chinch, my Chewini loves everyone. Epic beard. Oh, a Taco Bell dog. I can't read Spanish dog. I can't read Spanish dog breeds either. Joseph says, fun fact, rabbits have yellow teeth because of all the iron in them. Possibly. These are pretty white. Hey buddy, let me see your teeth. 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 Come on. Open your mouth. There. Oh, almost had it. There we go. Yeah, his teeth are pretty white. Don't fall. Would DJ be considered one of the pantheon of rabbit gods? Absolutely not. It's a definite no. You DJ on screen now? Why don't you have the Canadian French Newfie, one of the most English Frenchmen, Sci-Fi Nation on screen, or did you not find him?
Actually, right now I can't actually have anybody on right now because I'm just using plain old, regular old OBS. So I'm not using StreamYard right now. Once I get a regular camera, I can start doing Streamlab and StreamYard, which is what I'd rather do anyway, and be able to just do a normal stream and just have pretty much a bunny camera. Let's see what I was thinking of. So when we go to the park, this is the harness I use for them. I was trying to think if maybe I could attach like a GoPro camera to the harness and then you could get the bunny's point of view while he was running around, but I don't know if that would be too heavy for him. It probably would be too heavy, but I could probably put it on the big bunny, but yeah. Josh Street, Cinnabon, you didn't turn Sci-Fi Nation into a bunny. No, I didn't. You also said the desk legs must be tasty. Yeah, it's actually my dinner table, and yeah, it is. And it's not really their fault. They used to have like a partial tree trunk that I had for them to chew on, and they chewed it to pieces, so I threw it away, and now they're just looking for things to chew. I just need to go buy them some more toys. You tired bunny. I know I'm bothering you with the camera. Find a spot where I can put this baby bunny. Yeah, I definitely need to sweep under the table today. Holy crap. Look at the tired bunnies. Are you tired, Cinnabon? Are you gonna go to sleep? The tired bunny? Hey, bunna. Bunna. He looks kind of mad. Did I wake you up, buddy? I'm sorry. Let's see. Chomer says, imagine going through the Bunny Pro footage and discovering what they took down and ate. Yeah, that's true. We can't have a leather sofa because of all the animals. Last year we brought one. Last year we bought one with special animal resistant surface. Do not know the exact English words. Here, I'll show you. I hear you, show more. 1 second. Yeah, so other ottoman I have, and you can see that they've essentially turned it into a giant snack bar. Gotten everything around the sides. This side's just torn to pieces. They did that all within 2 weeks. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't actually. They sometimes pull the foam out, but they'll just drop it. And a lot of they actually don't eat the leather either, because I'll find leather strips all over the place. They just, I think they just like the feeling of tearing it to pieces. All right. Yeah, Yosef says it has a velvet-like structure, but it is really tough material, and the cleaning is easy. Hair does not stick to it, and you can clean it with water only. That's good. It is perfect. No scratch marks or anything. It was expensive, yeah. I don't doubt it. Epic Beer says Fat Bunny has a multi-dimensional chin. There are so many. Yeah, he's got his man boob right here. Josh, so when the bunnies start to eat the leather, you need to watch out that means they have a taste for meat. Yeah, I know exactly, right? They're supposed to be strict herbivores, and they love to eat meat for some reason. So I'm pretty sure that they're secret carnivores and are planning just to eat me eventually. I mean, every morning they wake me up and they kind of look at me like, "Why are you not dead yet?" All right. Damn it. The big bunny saw I got his brush. Let's see if he'll let me do this. He probably won't, but hey, relax. Alright, so the strawberry's not really, he doesn't really like getting brushed that much. So that's why I cover his eyes, because that calms him down. I know, bud. I know. That better? Scruffy bun? Is that better? Does that feel a little bit better? Big scruffy bunny. There you go, bud. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Biden Touch says carnivorous killer bunny? Could be. Starting to think so. Joseph says they are disguised as carnivores. The one we had was actually eating out of the dog bowl with the dogs. Yeah, they might do that too when When I bring over to my parents' house, they have a dog over there, and I'll start eating the dog food too. Stromer says, just be thankful they're waiting for you to die before they eat you. They could turn Velociraptor and start eating you alive. They might get impatient, Joseph, because I mean, lately the big bunny wakes me up in the morning and he'll sit on my chest until I wake up and stamp his damn feet, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to cave in my chest. Joseph says, 10 watching, I assume all adult males. Yeah, so I looked at my analytics the other day. Well, I look at them a lot, but I actually looked at more than just the front page, and I guess my audience is 100% men in the age group of, I think it was the 24 to 40 age group or something. Let's see. Joseph also says, but this is really soothing. Well, good. I'm glad. Glad it's not horrifically boring. That's just what I don't want it to be. Biden's Touch says, if I had an army of them, I could seize power in Iowa caucus. Probably. Epic Beard, all waiting to see Killer Bunny attack Silly Cinnabon. One of these days, it's probably going to happen. You'll just hear a bunch of screaming. Screaming and crying. Please don't eat me. Shomer says, legally adult by age anyway. Maybe not by maturity. That's true. It's good stress relief, and the community, and it's the community supporting one of our own. It's true. He also says, Shromore, in this community, I do not expect maturity. 9 adults plus sci-fi. Joel the Bunny Man Biden. All right, let's see the thing. Yeah, I think they're just gonna fall asleep now. Hey, bunny. Hey, bunny, bunny. Come here, bunny, bunny. He also says, anyway, I expect bird to stream in the next 30 minutes or so. Yep, I'm actually going to wrap this up in just a few minutes here. But, yeah, in about 2 minutes. I thought I'd just go until 3:30 here and then cut it off. Yeah, okay, so... Velocibunnies. Yes. Hey, buddy. Well, that's pretty much going to be it for today, guys. I'm going to probably... Well, I'll be in Birdstream watching his, and then I might do another stream later tonight. Actually, no, never mind. Tonight, I'm going to get up like I did the last 2 weekends. The last 2 weeks, and actually watch Picard. Once I watch it, I think I might, instead of doing a full live review on it, I think I'll just come on for a few quick minutes and do a first impression on it, and then tomorrow will be Life with Matthew stream, so I'll probably be on with him for several hours talking about the episode. So I figure if I'm doing that, there's really no reason to do my own review, and then if anyone actually wants to hear my opinion, I can just point them over to the Life with Matthew stream. So I'll probably end up doing that. But yeah. As far as bunny streams, I'll try to do one once a week. If I can't do a full bunny stream, I'll probably start doing weekly, at least a video upload once a week of the bunnies from now on. And then I think what I'll do is, tonight,
I mean, I really don't have anything to do for the rest of the day, so I mean, I suppose I might do another gaming stream tonight, but I don't really know. We'll see. But yeah. Thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. Yep, I'll see you guys over at Bird of Praise in just a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day. Yep, Picard drops tonight. We'll download the early preview for Europe. Yeah. Um, oh, if anyone's watching, if you're curious, I know that they keep saying midnight Pacific time that they're putting Picard out, but it's been coming out for me an hour early for the last 2 weeks. So it's not supposed to be out until 2 a.m. my time, Central Time. But the last 2 weeks, it's actually been out at 1 o'clock in the morning Central Time. So yeah, it's actually been coming out an hour early. So hopefully it'll be the same tonight. That way I won't have to stay up quite as late. But all right, thanks guys. Have a good day.